In the small, misty town of Willow Creek, nestled in a valley surrounded by towering pine trees, lived a young woman named Lena. She had always been a dreamer, her head often lost in the pages of old books, where love was pure and eternal. Willow Creek was a quiet place, untouched by the rush of the outside world. The townspeople were friendly, but Lena often felt out of place, as though she were waiting for something or someone who would make her life complete. One crisp autumn morning, while the leaves danced in the breeze and the scent of pine filled the air, a stranger arrived in town. His name was Evan, and he was unlike anyone Lena had ever seen. Tall, with dark hair that curled at his neck, and eyes that seemed to hold the secrets of the universe, Evan was a painter searching for inspiration. He rented a small cottage near the edge of the forest, where the wildflowers bloomed and the river sang its endless song. Lena first met Evan when she was picking wildflowers by the river. He was sitting on a rock, sketching the landscape with a focus that captivated her. As their eyes met, time seemed to slow. Evan smiled a shy, endearing smile, and Lena felt her heart skip a beat. They talked for hours that day, sharing stories of their lives, their hopes, and their dreams. Lena was enchanted by Evan's passion for art, and Evan was drawn to Lena's gentle spirit. As days turned into weeks, their bond grew. They spent every moment they could together, exploring the forest, picnicking by the river, and talking late into the night under the stars. Lena had never felt so alive, so connected to another soul. Evan painted her often, capturing the light in her eyes and the smile that came so easily when she was with him. He told her that she was his muse, that she had brought color to his world. But Lena had a secret, one she hadn't told Evan. She was suffering from a rare heart condition, one that had plagued her since childhood. The doctors had warned her that her heart was weak, that she had to be careful, but Lena had never let it stop her from living her life. Yet now, as she found herself falling deeper in love with Evan, the fear began to creep in. What if she wasn't meant to have a long life? What if her time with Evan was all too brief? Winter came to Willow Creek, blanketing the town in a thick layer of snow. Lena and Evan spent their days together, wrapped in each other's warmth. They built snowmen, had snowball fights, and snuggled by the fire in Evan's cottage. Lena's love for Evan grew stronger with each passing day, but so did her fear. She could feel her heart struggling, the pain becoming more frequent, but she kept it hidden from Evan. She didn't want to ruin the happiness they had found in each other. Evan noticed that Lena was often tired, that she would sometimes wince as though in pain, but when he asked, she always brushed it off. "I'm fine," she would say, with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. Evan loved Lena more than anything, and he began to worry. He couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong, that Lena was hiding something from him. One evening, as the snow fell softly outside, Lena and Evan sat by the fire. Evan was working on a painting of the two of them, his brush moving gracefully over the canvas. Lena watched him, her heart swelling with love and fear. She knew she couldn't keep the truth from him any longer. "Evan," she whispered, her voice trembling. He looked up from his painting, concern etched on his face. "There's something I need to tell you." Evan set his brush down and moved closer to her, taking her hands in his. "What is it, Lena?" he asked, his voice gentle.